the chemistry that you both feel for each other is off the charts. Wow. You are both drawn to each other like magnets. This connection is so potent, it has a lot of depth. A lot of people can sense this actual attraction that you both have for each other. It's like whenever you encounter one another, you're both mesmerized. You can't take your eyes off each other. No one else exists in the room, even if there are a lot of people around you. It's like when you both lock eyes, you're just engrossed in one another. You hypnotize one another. People may actually say that you are actually obsessed with each other, because there is a hidden feeling of wanting to possess the other person. Someone could be acting very possessive over you, or you could be acting possessive over this individual, and it could be done so energetically. But I feel more so that you're both quite territorial over each other. I feel like you may have tried to rid of these emotions and feelings, and maybe the person that you're actually dealing with, they tried to forget about this connection, but the connection's too intense, man. It's too intense. This is a connection whereby you may have met after an ending of a relationship, either yourself or this individual. You were going through a transformational period in your life, or this person was going through a transformational period in their life. And I feel like you both came together to help heal each other during your transformational cycle, and also realize that you can find love again. This is one of the reasons why I think you both connected, because who you are right now is not who you were back then when you were with your previous partners. Okay, I feel like for some of you, you may have been married, or this person was married. And I'm hearing for some of you, side note, this person is actually still married, right? That's just for a small few of you, very specific. But I feel like this person is willing to walk away from a connection. They may feel like they're only in that connection because they've got children. I don't want to promote this, but this is what I feel. I have to say what I feel, right? And also for some of you, I feel like this individual felt that they found love. I'm hearing Rihanna, we found love in a hopeless place. So they may have stayed with a partner because they had children, but they weren't happy. And the thing is, they were the ones that was trying to make the effort. They were the ones that were trying to make things work. For some of you, this could have been you. You could have been in a relationship with someone beforehand. Trigger warning, I don't want to dig up the past, but I feel like you may have had children with this person, and you may not have felt the same level of intensity and attraction to this previous partner that you feel for this now new partner. But because you may have dated this person since you were much younger than you are now, or you had children, you tried to make it work. You really, really tried. And this person wasn't making it easy for you, so you walked away. Some of you just thought to yourself, you know what, that's my lot. That's it for me, innit? I'm not going to find anyone else. I'll just focus on myself, focus on my kids. Or if you haven't got children, I'll just focus on my kids. And you weren't thinking about meeting anyone else. You thought like that was literally your time, right? And it's never too late to find love. And I feel like this person came into your life at a time whereby you were feeling more confident, you were loving yourself, you were pouring into your hobbies, you were pouring into your goals, and you felt better. You felt more energized. Maybe when you was in this other connection, it was draining you. You felt toxic, right? And I feel like your encounter with this new person, right? They make you want to do better. And it's not just about you being with them that makes you want to do better. It's almost like you feed off each other, like you are each other's cheerleader. You inspire each other without realizing it, right? I don't think all of you tell each other how much you inspire one another, right? But for some of you, I do feel like you actually tell your person, look, you're doing amazing. I'm really proud of you. Or your person may say those same things to you, like, you can do it. You've got this. You're intelligent. You're powerful. Like, you say these things to each other. And I feel like in the past, you may not have been with partners that said these things to you. You may have been with very toxic partners that try to put you down, try to minimize you, but you are each other's energetic match. You connecting with this person is your good dharma, is your good karma. You've been through the trials and tribulations, and now it's your time to receive the love that you desire, that you deserve, because you give that same level of love also, and I feel as if you and this individual were stuck at a time in your life, which I mentioned before, whereby you thought that you were never going to experience love again. And I feel like you've healed each other, or you are healing each other. You both went through a very dark time in your life where you were assessing the role that you played in a relationship, and you felt like you couldn't come out of this cycle. And I feel like now that you've met each other, you don't want to let each other go. For some of you, this could be a secret connection that you think is secret, but other people are noticing, they're picking up on your interactions with each other, they're picking up on your chemistry. Like, even if things are unspoken, there's something hidden about the connection. You may not be saying things outwardly, but there's hidden gestures that people catch onto. And whenever people are around you, some people can sense the chemistry, some people don't. But when they are alone, they feel like, hold on a minute, why did that person say this? And why did this person look at them that way? And oh, I caught them staring at each other. Or, there's something that is letting off. And I feel like it's your energy whenever you are around each other. It's felt. Your energy is felt. How you feel about each other is felt, even though you both may try and hide your feelings, and for some of you, from one another, but it is actually felt. And the thing is, you don't want to let each other go. There's an energy of you both being very possessive of each other, which I touched upon before. And there's also an energy of you both wanting to be, I'm hearing Mona Lisa, where you are is where I want to be. I don't know if you know Mona Lisa. I used to listen to her religiously when I was young, when I was like 14. So you can guess my age right now. But she came out when like Brandy, Aaliyah, and I think she came out a bit after, but when Brandy and Monica, they came out, she came out as well. Her album's called 1979. Her birthday's this month actually, yeah. So she has got a song called Where You Are Is Where I Want to Be. Okay, that could be confirmation for some of you. The month November, because she's born in November, and someone could be born in 1979. Someone could be a Scorpio in this dynamic, or something could happen within Scorpio season. But let's get back to the point, right? But I feel like you both don't want to let each other go. For some of you, you may always want to be where each other is at. And people are starting to see this, like, hold on a minute, how come they're always talking? How come I mean, you can talk to people, but you're giving off the energy, or your person's giving off the energy, that there's more to it than just talking. And I feel like you and your person have helped each other to come out of some sort of depression. Like I said, you both went through a lot of loss and sadness. I feel like you may have been in connections whereby you were deeply in love with whoever you were with, but it broke down, and you felt like you will never love like that again. And now that you connected with each other, you feel like, wow, I've literally met my energetic match. Not only is this person, very powerful and very dynamic and maybe well sought after themselves, right? They're very well respected. They could be in the public eye. You yourself are very well respected. You both garner a lot of attraction. I'm telling you, you and this individual are like, I'm hearing the ultimate power couple in whatever field you both belong in whatever friendship group, or both of you could be on social media. Both of you could be like actors, singers, dancers, artists, athletes, but you both have that star quality. You both are each other's energetic match, and you're both willing to invest in this actual connection. I feel like this connection could lead to a marriage for some of you. This is a connection whereby you will not try and hinder each other's progress. You will encourage each other to go after your goals. You're both equally ambitious. And some people may try to unsee the connection, because I feel like there's going to be someone or a few people that are going to be heartbroken about your connection, because they may have wanted you or your person, could be an ex, could be like love interest, they wanted you or your person to invest in them, and they're going to realize that now that you're together, it's a wrap. Like, it's literal curtains. They're not going to get an opportunity but they're still going to try and stoop to underhanded means. They're going to feel so isolated and alone, these individuals that are jealous, and it's going to force them into a healing journey. Unfortunately, they're going to feel trapped in the mind because they're going to see that you and your person are deeply in love with each other, and this connection ain't going nowhere, right? You are both each other's match.